Welcome back to another episode of Gun Reviews and History, the channel where we break down the past, present, and future of some of the most intriguing firearms on the market. Whether it's a classic piece of history or a modern-day tactical innovation, we've got it covered right here. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a deep dive into your favorite firearms. Today, we're talking about a weapon that has carved out a niche for itself among gun enthusiasts, prepper communities, and anyone who values portability with functionality, the 2026 Kel-Tec Sub 2000. Kel-Tec is known for pushing the envelope when it comes to firearm design, and the Sub 2000 is a perfect example of that philosophy. While it may not win beauty contests, it's built to do one thing very well: deliver reliable firepower in a compact, folding platform. So let's break it all down and see if the 2026 model lives up to the hype and the legacy. At first glance, the Sub 2000 may not look like your traditional rifle. That's because it isn't. It's a pistol-caliber carbine that folds in half for ultimate portability. And yes, Kel-Tec has kept that beloved feature in the 2026 model. But now it folds even smoother, with a reinforced locking hinge that gives it a more secure lockup and easier deployment than previous versions. The updated folding mechanism is just one of the new touches that makes this year's Sub 2000 even more user-friendly for field use or backpack storage. The 2026 Sub 2000 still accepts popular Glock magazines depending on the version you pick up, and that remains one of its most appealing traits. Having a rifle that can share magazines with your sidearm is a big plus for anyone looking to streamline their setup, especially for bug-out bags or travel. The new model is also compatible with magazines from Smith & Wesson, Sig Sauer, and Beretta, depending on the configuration. That level of modularity is something you just don't get in many other carbines at this price point. Speaking of price, let's get that out of the way. The MSRP for the 2026 Kel-Tec Sub 2000 is sitting at around $499, though you can find it in gun shops and online retailers for anywhere from $450 to $475 depending on the configuration and magazine compatibility. That's a pretty solid deal for a folding carbine with solid performance, and it makes this gun extremely attractive for budget-conscious shooters, first-time gun buyers, or even experienced operators looking to fill a specific role in their arsenal. Chambered in either 9mm or .40 S&W, the 2026 Sub 2000 hasn't made a drastic shift in caliber options, but what has improved is its recoil management. Thanks to an updated buffer system and revised bolt design, the felt recoil is a bit softer and more controllable than older models. That means faster follow-up shots and better accuracy when you're putting multiple rounds downrange. And for those concerned with accuracy, Kel-Tec has also updated the front and rear sights. The new Ghost Ring rear and fiber optic front sight setup is a lot quicker to acquire in daylight or low light conditions, and you also get a small Picatinny rail section for mounting optics, though limited space still makes red dots a more practical choice than anything larger. The ergonomics have gotten some love too. Kel-Tec listened to years of user feedback and added some much-needed changes to the pistol grip and stock. The grip texture has been improved for better traction, even when your hands are sweaty or gloved. The buttstock is now slightly more adjustable and better padded, helping absorb some of that recoil and making extended range sessions more comfortable. It's still a bit minimalist compared to more premium carbines, but these small improvements go a long way in real-world use. Weight-wise, the Sub 2000 stays light. At just over 4 pounds unloaded, this rifle is incredibly easy to carry all day long, whether you're hiking, patrolling a property, or just heading to the range. And when folded, it's under 17 inches in length, small enough to fit in most backpacks, vehicle compartments, or discreet carry cases. That makes it one of the most portable long guns on the market. It's a great option for truck guns, home defense, or even bug-out scenarios where size and weight matter. Now, let's talk about reliability. Kel-Tec's manufacturing quality has improved in recent years, and the 2026 Sub 2000 reflects that. While earlier models had a reputation for being a bit rough around the edges, the newest version feels more refined. The action cycles smoothly, and in our testing, it had no trouble running through several different types of ammo, both brass and steel cased. That said, it's always smart to test your particular setup and magazines to make sure everything runs smoothly, especially if you plan to rely on it for defensive purposes. The aftermarket support for the Sub 2000 is still strong. Companies like M*Carbo offer a full range of upgrades, from trigger kits to recoil buffers and extended charging handles. And with the 2026 model retaining compatibility with most of these upgrades, there's plenty of room to personalize the gun to your liking. Whether you want to tighten the trigger brake, reduce the recoil, or make it more modular, the platform gives you options without forcing you into a new ecosystem. So, who is the 2026 Kel-Tec Sub 2000 really for? It's ideal for folks looking for a budget-friendly, reliable, and ultra-portable carbine that doesn't require a ton of accessories to be functional out of the box. It's not going to replace a full-blown AR-15 or high-end PCC for competition use, but that's not what it was built for. This is a utility rifle, simple, rugged, and built for practical use in the field or at home. All in all, the 2026 Kel-Tec Sub 2000 keeps everything that made previous versions great and improves on the weak spots. The folding design is still unmatched in this price category, and now with better sights, improved recoil control, and refined ergonomics, it's easier than ever to recommend to anyone looking for a no-nonsense carbine. At around $499, it's one of the best values in the tactical carbine market today. Thanks for watching this in-depth look at the 2026 Kel-Tec Sub 2000. Let us know in the comments if you own one, plan to pick one up, or have any mods you recommend for fellow viewers. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode of Gun Reviews and History. Stay safe, stay sharp, and we'll see you in the next one.